here at on a walk with my oldest daughter, Zahava, and we had a little experience with her the other day. She's 10 years old, and she started to grow all of a sudden. She got tension in her breasts, and we thought, okay, we live in a warmer climate. Maybe that's today how things work, that girls develop faster. And we just tried to tell her, okay, it's fine. There's this age when your breasts are starting to grow. But what happened next she loves to make omelets, and she makes awesome omelets. And so every morning the kids made their own omelets. And what we noticed is that we only got a certain type of eggs for a while, which was weird because where we live, things are pretty much still going with the cycle of life. There are certain periods when you get cheese, there are certain periods when you get eggs, and there are some periods, and fruits and vegetables are still very much in season, unless you go obviously to the supermarket where you have a normal supply chain. But what we noticed is we couldn't get any free-range farmers' eggs, and we bought some in the supermarket, and they said farm eggs, which we read, stupidly enough, as free-range eggs. But then we read it again and we reconsidered it, and we realized, hang on, these are farm eggs. That's just the label that means nothing. Free-range means at least something. And what it doesn't say at all is that they're organic. So we have no idea what those chickens eat. And what we realized is they must eat a lot of hormones, growth hormones, because the moment when we stopped buying those eggs and the moment when when the kids stopped making the omelets with those eggs, Zahava's breasts, first of all, stopped being tight, and after about a week or two, they basically disappeared altogether. What happened with that, though, about a week later, she started to get quite a bit of temperature. Most people would call that a fever, they would call it a flu or whatever. But what it basically was the body burning out the excess hormones that were not supposed to be there. So it's a detoxification process. And it got rid of the inflammation and it got rid of the excess of the hormones. So, two lessons here. The first one is you have to be really careful with what you're eating, because what's on the label doesn't mean what's inside. You have to know the source where your food is coming from. That's the world we are living in. Processed foods, they put a lot of nice pictures on the labels, but often that doesn't mean anything. Then any farm products, any meat, dairy and animal products, you have to really know where they are coming from, because you're running the risk that there's a lot of hormones in there, that there are a lot of antibiotics in there, a lot of medications, and things you really don't want in your food. And the other part, the other lesson in there basically is, not every flu, not every temperature means you're sick. Often in today's world, it means your body is basically putting a match to the garbage that's stored inside your cells and just puts it on fire and burns it out, and therefore it's gone. So temperature is a good thing. It's not a good thing, obviously, when it's a viral infection and fever goes out of control. But if it's just a normal temperature, 38, 39, 39 and a half, that's in Celsius. I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit. I think it's up to 104, something like this in Fahrenheit. Then don't worry. It's just your normal body's reaction to get rid of stuff that's not supposed to be there. All of this is very relevant to your vision, because your vision has a lot to do with how you nourish your body, with what you eat, how your diet is like. Because every single eye condition has something to do with usually a lack of essential nutrients. And that is the part that you need to fix. You need to get in the nutrients that your body really needs in order to maintain healthy eyesight. So if you want to know all the root causes that are causing your vision problems in your life, go to purevisionmethod.com. The link is in the first comment below or in the description box, depending on which platform you watch this. And complete our free quiz there, because it will help you to analyze exactly what is causing vision problems in your life, and then we'll give you a step-by-step report of what you need to do in order to improve your vision naturally, fast and effectively, no matter what eye condition there is, by improving your holistic health, because that's the name of the game. So make sure you don't overreact when you have a little temperature, and make really sure you pay attention to what you put into your body, and that you nourish your eyes the way they need to be nourished.